John Cummings joins us now. He's a retired NYPD officer, just like my dad was, and he never had a Glock, not that I know of.
My dad neither.
But I want to thank you for coming on. We had Anthony Imperatrice on here last week. He's a sergeant in the NYPD active, and he's also one of the founders of Blue Lives Matter, which is this group that's advocating to at least give cops equal treatment, that their lives matter. And we were talking about this mental health stuff. There's been a rash of NYPD officers who have killed themselves. Mayor De Blasio's wife has $800 million in the till for mental health programs. New York City Councilman Joe Borelli, Republican from Staten Island, put together a mental health seminar, and Blue Lives Matter was one of the participants. And when Charlene's group saw that Blue Lives was going to be on there, they backed out of it. So the money's good for mental health, but not if it's for cops. What do you think about that?
It's really a sad situation, John. It's obviously one of the most stressful jobs that you could ever have. As you said, I was an officer for 8.5 years back in the 80s into the 90s when we were doing over 2,000 murders a year. And the city pretty much has been cleaned up on the back of this police department. They've done an outstanding job. That said, as far as counseling is concerned, it's available. I know that your private visits, if you went through the insurance that the union provides, the visits are limited. But there's that other part of it, and it's always been prevalent in the police department. If you sought counseling, the possibility of you getting a specialized job in a specialized unit would probably decrease. And that's something I think that they have to address. We've all been through that. My partner, God rest his soul, my partner committed suicide.
God.
The guy that I worked in the car with regularly on the street. And when you go through that, we all go through it. And to see the number climb the way it is, something obviously has to be done. It's affected all of us, and I think it affects the public as well. There's a good portion of the public out there that's still supportive of what the policemen do out there and policewomen, law enforcement does. And I think there's still a lot of support there, but I think there needs to be more.